Howdy everybody, how y'all doing today? So today we're going to be printing the Ghostface devil mask from Dead by Daylight, which is like the regular mask, but this one has horns. We're gonna first download the 3D file. I'm also gonna provide it in the description below if anybody is interested. So here we go. Wow. So even though it kicked all the supports, it still printed well. Wow, look at this. Alright, now on to the second piece. Nice. This one came out very well. Damn, look at that. So now that we got our two pieces, we're gonna glue them together. I normally use Loctite. It's my preferred glue for 3D prints. Sadly this glue is not strong enough to keep my team together. I try to draw lines connecting the prints as accurate as possible, so when I'm gluing them together, I know where to put them. So now we wait a few minutes and get ready to sand these edges. Normally if you want to get a print looking very smooth, you gotta sand out all the print lines. I normally use a 3M 150, it's my preferred. It's not too rough and it's not too soft. Sanding normally, depending on the print, will take around 30 minutes to 2 full hours. With this mask it took me around 20 to 30 minutes. That's not too much, but the fact that you gotta do it over and over and over, it's what makes it tedious. For heavier imperfections, we're gonna use a Dremel to level and sand down those really rough edges. These are edges that you couldn't really level when gluing them together. So now that the heavy sanding is done, we're gonna use Spackling to fill in all the gaps. My preferred Spackling is Drydex. Also get the one that's sandable. Now just gotta get gloves on. Normally you can use a little palette or a little brush to put it in, but I prefer my fingers. It's a lot easier, it's faster, and you can just throw away the glove when you're done. So now that the Spackling is done, it's time for sanding. Again, it's getting better, but now we're gonna apply the most important step. We're gonna apply Bondo Spud Putty. More goddamn gloves. This really helps out in smoothing out 3D prints. It's amazing. And also they're really cheap and affordable. You can find them at Walmart. I'm also gonna provide links for everything I use in the description below. So just apply a nice coat all over the mask. Every ridge you can find. Just apply it in there. And it should look like the plague puked on it with her Cura vomit. Am I really making a video all about sanding? This is all it is. It's just sanding. It's just more sanding. 90% of 3D print work is a lot of sanding. And there we go. Fully oh wait, I missed a spot. Now it's fully sanded and ready to go. We're gonna now prime it with filler and sandable primer. 2-in-1, baby. Hell yeah. So after we let it dry, we're gonna take it in and give it a shower. And we give it more sanding. Hell yeah! This is what we call wet sanding. It's what really smooths it out. The print should start looking like this with a lot of gashes in it. So now that we're done with the front part, it's time to take it from the back. That sounded wrong. We're gonna use a hot end blade and some extra filament to fill in those gaps to make it durable and stronger so it won't break. I just slowly start melting the extra filament and make sure that it is completely sealed. So now we're gonna hit him with these bad boys, JB Wells. Now this one I actually prefer to use gloves because it dries out way too quickly. So if I use a brush, it's just gonna dry out and become cement. This is what's called contact cement. You mix both chemicals and you smear it all over so it creates a very strong shell. It really helps the durability. So covering the complete inside should look like this. As black as my soul after playing solo queue for at least a week. Using red glossy spray paint, we will now paint the mask. So now that our mask is painted, we're gonna tape over it with masking tape so we can draw in the black outlines. I prefer the 2-in-1 high gloss black, so it gave it that shiny feeling. Meanwhile, in the back, I'm also 3D printing Ghostface's knife. I really couldn't find one accurate for sale, so I 3D printed one from SFM. And there we go. Oh, it looks so good. So now we're gonna add the extra cloth. So with an extra super glue and a lot of scissors, bam, it is done. Ah, it looks so good. All right, time to test it out. Woo. Yeah. How does Ghostface move around like this? This is so uncomfortable! I live in a tropical island. It is so hot right now. You wanna come with me to the basement and chill? Ow! Well, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I would also really appreciate it if you guys hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to make it to 200 subscribers before the end of the year. If you all can make that happen, that'd be really great. Also, what 3D print should I do next? So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.